How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. Today I'm going to review this Pasiseec S3 mobility scooter. It can do reverse. Let me go on a straightaway so we can see its full 6-mile-an-hour potential. 4-mile-an-hour, 5-mile-an-hour, 6-mile-an-hour. This is a reasonable speed. You gotta take care. When you go too fast, it might tip over. So let's see if it'll do that. 6-mile-an-hour. Turn right. It kind of slows down a bit. I have it on full throttle, and unless you really jerk it to the right, it's not gonna tip over. Gotta be careful if you're walking a dog with this thing, not to roll them over. Look at that, it actually works kind of. Yeah. Okay. Let me try to put this back in the car and see how hard or difficult it is. You drive all the way up to this. Like right here, let the seat down, turn it off, move the steering column down. Let's see how heavy this is. This is like 15 pounds for the front. Move it all the way up here and it reaches the trunk. So now I just gotta go in the back. Not too hard. Definitely easier than lifting a 50-pound bag of rice because this is able to kind of reach the trunk so you can lift one side at a time. Let's bring this to some trails and see how well it does on inclines. If you lift your butt off the seat, it's gonna sense that and it won't let you drive anymore. That's a safety feature that's not really written anywhere, but that prevents me from doing any kind of crazy tricks. I have a dog. This scooter has a 25-mile range. It's limited to 6-mile-an-hour right now, but it's a pretty steep incline. It's able to do it. Ooh. Some bumps there. Here we are, going downhill at 6-mile-an-hour. It's pretty stable with just one hand because this handlebar is kind of far from the center yoke. Fia just tried to jump off just now. It wasn't going too fast, but 6-mile-an-hour is kind of like a brisk jog. I think running is maybe like 8-mile-an-hour. Very, very fast walk is like 4-mile-an-hour. You can go down that. And when I let go of the throttle, it brakes quite a bit. See, I don't want to do it right now because this Fiat's gonna fall off. I'll do it a little bit. See, right there. Almost kind of off-roading here. I kind of wish it has a odometer on here so I know how many miles I went. There's a little edge right here. I wonder if it'll go over that. Let's see. It's gonna be rough. Oh, it made it. Just kind of roll over it slowly. There's another edge right here. Yeah, it kind of works. I think I'm gonna drive some more because it's kind of comfortable and Via seems to enjoy it. Are you enjoying this? Oh, she's not smiling right now. I'm gonna let her down while I'm riding this cart. I've decided to take this scooter all the way around on the trail. You can see the trail I'm using here is just dirt and I'm going at 6-mile-an-hour. It's relatively smooth. There's no shock absorbers or anything. I can see how this can greatly increase your mobility. If you cannot walk, you can still enjoy trails. 25-mile range means you can enjoy almost most trails, and we'll see if we can make it back all the way to the car just on this scooter. Look at this, I'm just like sitting on this thing. Oh. After riding this for a while, this is quite enjoyable. It's kind of like in a theme park, except you're not on like a rail or anything. If you put it on low mode, right, as I'm gonna do right now, I'm just enjoying the scenery and I'm just sitting here enjoying it kind of at a slow pace, and you can see Via enjoys it too. She's kind of smiling. I gotta take care not to roll over her or run her over. The camera is leveled so you can kind of see what a steep incline it is. Yeah, it does look pretty dangerous, but I figure I'm just going to go very slowly like so. It should be able to do it. Okay, I'm gonna use both hands for this. I almost tipped over there.
Dangerous road condition. Please dismount and walk the cart.
Yeah, this is pretty dangerous. I don't know if it can go any steeper than this. It's like on the verge of tipping over. Now I can't go. Now it's stuck. I gotta push it along a little bit because sometimes it gets stuck on a rock. Look at that, it's able to climb up this giant hill and we can see this view here. I wouldn't recommend doing this because it was about to tip over, but it can if you're very slow and careful about it. There's a problem of removing this from the trunk. Let me try this and see how hard this is. Let me remove the basket first. Move the back. Relatively easy. Now I'm gonna roll the front wheels to the edge and then I can kind of rest the back on the floor. So I never actually have to lift the entire thing, which is 70 pounds. There we go. Quite a bit easier than I thought it would be. So let's lift this up here, lock it in place, move this up. I'm gonna put it in walk mode so I can just kind of roll it back. I'm just gonna leave the basket off for now. Okay, let's see if I can do 6 miles an hour. 4, 5, 6 miles an hour. Let me show you guys what this looks like when it comes in the box and show you all the features. The front basket is here. There's a QC card in the bag. There's also a little box here. This would be a 63 watt AC adapter. One end is a DC barrel plug, and you got the AC cord right here. It has all the parts of a little go-kart, except you're just sitting up higher. There's also the safety wheels in the back so you don't flip over. And the motor is a lot smaller than in a go-kart. The rest of the stuff is a user manual, voice prompt volume adjust card, support information card in the back of that. The one we're looking at right now is a Pasiseec S3 package. It's the one that has the rising and lowering seat. The S1 is just a fixed seat. User instructions on how to unfold it and install the battery. Flip this over. I actually didn't ask for this color. They just sent it to me at random. I think it actually looks kind of nice. The red might make it a little bit more visible. It comes with 2 keys. I can power it on. You have your speedometer here. There are 6 bars for power. And this does go on reverse.
Caution, please.
The maximum speed for low setting is 2 miles an hour, medium is 4 miles an hour, high is 6 miles an hour. Notice that the throttle is on both the left and right side. They do the same thing, so you can be a left-handed or right-handed person. When you turn it on walk,
Hold the throttle lever to walk the cart and release to stop.
right now the cart is on high. If I do not press the throttle, watch the wheel here. It's locked in place. However, if I change it to walk, engage the throttle, it doesn't really move anywhere, but now I can push it easily. And if I let it go suddenly, it will lock the wheels and stop the cart. The scooter has a front headlamp. If we turn it on, it can illuminate the area. It's kind of like a diffuse white glow with a blue tint to it. Let's turn this off. There's also a horn. Let's hear it. So it's not very, very loud. If you're inside a store and someone's in the way and you need to go through, this will work. This is an actual variable throttle. It's not an on and off switch. So if you just push it a very tiny bit, the scooter will just roll very, very slowly. If you want to adjust the volume of the voice prompt whenever you change something, you can turn it to walk, turn on the headlamp, and push the horn button for 8 seconds.
Silent mode activated. Please drive with caution.
There are 3 levels, 100% volume, 50% volume, and silent. Every time you do what I just did, it's gonna toggle between those modes.
Silent mode deactivated.
And if I wanna change it back to 50%,
Volume adjusted to 50%.
below the seat is a lockable panel. Put in the same key, twist it open to remove that. The panel is just a piece of plastic. It's not super duper secure. The battery has this fabric strap and a handle so you can just pull it right out. This is a 444 watt-hour battery. It's somewhat self-contained in a big block. This gives you the chance to buy more than one of these batteries so you can just drop it in and get more range. You can also take this battery out and charge it directly instead of charging the entire cart. Inside here, these are the battery contacts. I do see 2 holes in here in case any water gets in. It's just gonna drain right through. There's a grocery hook here for any kind of plastic bags. Just hook it right there and you just have to have this hang right between your legs. It's fine with me, but whatever that's hanging there will turn with your wheel a little bit. The seat material is very good. It feels like a high density foam in there, and the top skin, it's kind of like a pleather material. The back is a little bit thinner, about 1/2 inch of material, and the outer surface is the same pleather-like material as the seat. The armrests swivel backwards like this to come out of your way, so you can potentially have it in this position if you don't want those. And there aren't anything around the armrest. It's just a little block of plastic that's kind of hollow right here. To move the seat down, there's a little lever underneath the seat that you gotta pull, and then you can push it down all the way. Then you rotate these armrests towards the back. Here's what it looks like underneath the seat. This lever pulls on 2 pistons right here and here to unlock it. So let me pull on it and then push it downwards. To fold the front steering column, move over this plastic tab, pull this lever here down, and the column comes down. Notice there's a strip of reflective tape on both sides and also a strip on the back for safety reasons. At the bottom, there are these anti-tip over wheels. Let's see at which point they would engage. Kind of like right here. If you go beyond that, those wheels would catch and prevent you from flipping over. The front are 9-inch wheels, the rear ones are 10-inch wheels, and they're inflatable type. Seems like I scratched it up a little bit. The fact that it comes with see-through rims just blows my mind. I already scratched it up a little bit, but I'm disappointed to see some visible yellow lubrication right here, and I did see some of this rub off into the packaging. Here's a look at the front wheel. It also has actual rims on it. Visible from the back is the rear bumper. You can also use this handle as a place to lift it. The front bumper, on the other hand, sticks out a little bit more, and you can also use this as a handle to lift it. Let's take a look at the underside of this. You have 2 wheels, a motor, and steering. The bottom of the battery is protected by this metal box. The tip over wheels is welded in place, so these things are not going to move anywhere. If you have everything collapsed, you can't actually set it to the walk mode. Here you have an actual lever that you can disengage and the wheels will spin freely. Be sure when you're pulling the seat up, you hear a click. If you didn't hear a click, there's a danger of sitting on this and it's just going to collapse right down, causing a fall or something. Probably won't be too serious because you're right on top of a cushion, but it won't be pleasant. So make sure that it clicks like that, or if it doesn't engage, you kind of wiggle it a little bit until it has that click. So there you have it, the Pasiseec S3 mobility scooter. If you guys are interested in getting this or letting an elderly know about this, check out my affiliate link down in the video description below. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time.